Hi, my name is Moza. Thank you for being here with us. And if you are not joining our community, and make sure that you come and join us, where this is the community where we believe in integrity, growth, and impact. I am here today. My name is Moza, and we have a special guest with us today, and her name is Alka. Alka, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you again,
It's
Moza.
so great to see you again. It's so great to see you again.
Absolutely.
Last time was like a few months ago. Last year, actually, in Chicago.
Yes, we did. We met in Chicago, and here we are today.
Yep.
And, I'm so glad, Moza, because being with you every time, you have achieved so much growth, the impact that you are making and what you are doing. So I'm just honored to be with you today.
Thank you. And the feeling is mutual, my friend. I've seen you from afar and I love you from afar. I always say that. You're doing tremendous work.
Thank
so
you.
I'm so glad that we have this opportunity to catch up, right?
Yeah.
So tell me more about your project and what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just so passionate about talking about women's empowerment. And I feel that this path was for me to be on because women's empowerment, it is so broad. And what I really want to do, what I really want to focus on is to help women who are single, who are going through a divorce, going through those challenging times.
Yeah.
And I know what that felt like. I know what that feels like. So for me, that's just a passion that I'm really working on to helping women to see that, you're not alone as to what you can do to help yourself to get out those relationships.
And that's so meaningful and powerful that you do, right? Because when we are in the middle of the situation, we may think that, okay, you're alone, you don't know who to turn to for help, and it seems like there's no way that you can get out of that, right? But if you can tell them that, hey, I am showing you the tools, and most importantly, I understand where you are, and then you can do it with, together, right? Not just by themselves. And I think that's so critical. And look at you, right? You were there. Now, where you are today, you already got out of that relationship,
Absolutely.
so successfully, and you build something amazing for yourself.
And that's the key, Moza, that you just hit on, that you have to know we all have the potential. We all have the potential, the capabilities of what lies before us. So if you're going through a trauma or a divorce in your life today, you may be experiencing difficult situations in your life before, but you don't know as to, can you really do it? Meaning, can you really get out of that relationship?
Right.
And I'm here to tell you that yes, you can. What really helped me, and even in my book, From Cocoon to CEO, Living the Life of Your Dreams, was exactly that. I didn't know before, when I was in the marriage, that I can live the life of my dreams. But it is possible if you have hope and you have the strength within you to help you see that no matter what the adversities you are going through, it is possible to achieve that life of your dreams, and taking those steps accordingly to do that.
Great. Yeah. So I want to make sure that we hear it correctly, right? So number one, you need to have hope, right? That hope has to be there. Number two, you need to find that strength within you. It's not the external strength. It has to be within you.
Yes. Absolutely. It's never about the external. It's always about the internal. No matter what you do in life, in your business, in life itself, it's always about the internal, how you can see yourself today as a beautiful woman, no matter what the adversities you're going through, but to see yourself that as a woman, you have the strength, you hold the power in your hands
that is so powerful.
Shape your life the way you want it to be.
That's so powerful, right? Now, what can just say that, if one, if we have some women that listening to us, right? And if she's going through a very difficult situation, right? She's struggling work and family and children, possibly. How can she find that strength? Just the one thing that you can share. How can she find that strength within her?
She has to find the strength. She has to see that there's hope. Hope, but also hope to believe that yes, you can.
The belief.
Yes.
The
As
belief
Napoleon Hill says, the mind which conceives, he believes he can achieve.
That's right.
So in this situation, if you're going through a divorce, you're going through a difficult situation, you got to believe that there's a better life ahead of you that you can see for yourself and for your children, right? But you got to believe that, yes, it's possible. You can see that.
I see.
And, you know, also, if you don't believe that there is no, you cannot see that for yourself, then you're just quitting on yourself. You're just quitting on life. And I've seen that, Moza. I've seen people who know that they want more out of life, even in the situation, in that relationship that they're in.
Yeah.
But women, you know, most women are not courageous. And the tools that I share in my book is courage, determination, and the will.
Courage, determination, and the will.
Yes.
And that is, what is the name of the book again?
From Cocoon to CEO, Living the Life of Your Dreams.
Okay. And, you know, how can we find that book?
It's on Amazon.
Okay, great.
So you can go on Amazon and it's available.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, so three things that you're talking about, right? So number one is courage.
Yes.
Number two,
determination.
Number three
is the will. It's the willpower,
right?
The will that you have,
right,
to see your life going forward.
So those three things, you know, it sounds simple, but I understand that if we do it by ourselves, it's very difficult, and that's why, you know, work with, you know, people like yourself and in the community, then you have the support.
Absolutely,
then it's easier. It's not, you know, you still have to do that right by yourself, because nobody can help you if you cannot do it by yourself. You have to have that will first.
Right.
And then after that, then the community can help you.
Absolutely. And that's why I'm really passionate to, you know, being on this journey that I'm on to empowering women, because I had no support. I had to figure things out by myself. I was doing, you know, everything by myself, you know, but I knew that there was more inside of me to helping women, to help them really elevate, to be the next best version of themselves.
Great.
So if I didn't have support, you as women today, Moses community, listening, I want to help you so that you are not alone.
Yeah, well, so that is so powerful. And I applaud you for what you do. And you're doing very well. I know that you have helped hundreds of women out there can do that through different things that you do, right? Different, you know, she has a podcast too, is Ask the Experts. She has her community. You guys can just find her everywhere. So let's talk about the books. I know that you did one book before and that you had another book recently. So tell us more about that.
Yeah. So that book was a joint venture project, which with a very good friend of mine, Jennifer Nicole Lee. She is based in Miami. And so this was a collaborative project that we worked on. It was fun doing that. You know, writing books. My first book was my first book, From Cocoon to CEO. And the whole writing process, Moza, was a very interesting one. And then when Jennifer approached me to say, okay, why don't we collaborate and do another book? I couldn't say no, because I love writing. And I think the whole process in itself of having a book out, but the process that it takes to write a book was so much fun.
Great. So what would be one thing that they can learn from the second book?
Yeah. So I talk about from the financial aspect, you know, money, you know, finances. If you're a single mom, you want to have more out of life. You're not sure as to what you need to do, as to what, you know, your finances. You might be broke right now. You might be going through a difficult financial situation. Because I know what after my marriage was dissolved, I was left broke. Financially, mentally, emotionally broke. And that, my friends, is such a difficult difficult situation that nobody wants to be in. But I know I was left alone to fend for myself in every single way. So in the book, I share, you know, you could be broke, you could be in debt. what you need to do. So I talk about the money, the financial aspect, and Jennifer talks about the fitness, the physical aspect.
Yeah, which is so critical, right? Because
Yeah.
if you can be independent financially,
Yes,
then you can have that freedom.
absolutely.
You know, some people are like, what is the feeling? What is the relationship you have with money?
Mhm.
You know, you have a good relationship with money,
Yeah.
and you can find that freedom.
Absolutely, you can. Yes. So
Right.
women need to be financially independent.
Mhm.
So, you know, you don't want ever to be in that situation. You could be happily married, but even though if you are financially independent, you have your own finances, your own income coming
Mhm.
in, you know, that is such a powerful position to be in.
It's so
Because
incredible.
then when you and your partner come together, then it works so beautifully. But I will say, you know, and that is one of the best positions I want women to be in, is to be financially independent. So that really puts you in control, because you never want to be, you know, you don't want money to control you.
Right.
You want to be in control of your money and finances.
100%, 100%. I think, you know, most people, like, they understand the importance of it. They just don't know how,
They don't know
right?
how, yes.
And in your book, you tell them how, you know, and it's so, and thank you for sharing. I didn't know that about, you know, your past, but look at you today. You have your own company. You have, you know, investment. You do real estate, right? Real estate investment.
Yeah.
And you're just doing so well. You travel, like, you know, I never thought that you had to go through that difficulty in the past. So, you know, congratulations on all of your success.
Thank you. And one thing that I will share with your audience, your community, is that no matter what life throws at you, life throws curveballs, but it's how we navigate through those curveballs. It's how do we step through and go above those curveballs. Because life is a test, Moza.
Right.
Life is a test. When you are going through those difficult situations, God or the high power, whatever your term you want to use, always tests you. That can you really achieve what you want? He puts you in those difficult situations. So I am so glad that those experiences I had gone through has only made me stronger, has made me the woman I am today.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't go through those difficult situations, I would not be here talking with you
Yes,
about my difficulties, about my life. So I'm here to share that, yes, you can have it all. Why not?
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
you have to want it. You have to want it.
Yes, it has to start from you first, right?
Absolutely.
That's the inner strength, right?
Yeah,
like you said.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So what are you working on this year?
This year, I'm working on the Women's Empowerment Program. There will be a program coming out. Well, I'm working on the back end, working on that. Be a lot of speaking engagements that are coming that I want to speak about women's empowerment. And I find that, you know, this has been such a great time for me to really, you know, hone into as to what I'm really passionate about. And so speaking is one of those main areas that I'm really focusing on.
Great.
Talking about women's empowerment, how they need to reclaim back their power.
Powerful. And you've been, you know, traveling around, you know, to Europe, to all other places to speak, right?
Yes.
So this has been doing already. You've been doing it already. But like this year, you're going to do more of those, right?
I'm going to do more of those, yes.
That is so wonderful.
So I'm just really excited as to where the speaking is going to take me. I mean, last year in 2024, I spoke at Oxford. And I actually spoke at St. Hugh's College, which was actually with suffragettes.
Incredible. Wow.
They actually started at the St. Hugh's College in Oxford. So that was such a great opportunity, Moza.
Amazing. Yep. Amazing. See, so we need to talk more about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So 2025 is looking good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So congratulations on everything that you do.
Thank you.
And thank you for spending time here, you know, today with us. And
my pleasure.
We're going to have you back soon, right? Because I know that this is only the beginning. You have worked so hard to get to where you are, but I understand your compassion and your passion. And now this year is going to be even greater, right? So people that would like to join your community, are you going to let us know so that we can join you, especially the women that need your support?
Absolutely. I'll let you know. Yes.
Okay.
But in the meantime, like as the experts, I've got my podcast. I'm happy to, share with your audience.
Sure.
But when the program comes out, absolutely, I'll let you know.
Right. And in the meantime, just follow her on her social, Alka Sharma, that's her name. And
Instagram's the best place. Alka Sharma CEO, yes.
Alka Sharma CEO.
Yes,
okay. Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. YouTube, everywhere. Just, she's everywhere. So that's amazing. So great to see you.
You too,
again.
Moza.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
Always good.
All right.
Always good.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you again.
Absolutely.
Okay. Goodbye. See you next time.
Bye, guys.